So in 2025, I bought and wore what most would probably call way too many fragrances. A lot of those were clone fragrances. And today I went through and I picked out the five that I was without a doubt reaching for the most all year. And I would recommend these to pretty much anybody. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So first on the list, I actually bought this probably a year and a half ago. This is Game of Spades Wild Card. And if you don't know, this is a clone of Bond Number Nine's Lafayette Street. And I'll tell you, if you don't know what that smells like, it's really hard to explain the scent. All the Bond Number Nine stuff, it's really super synthetic, but I actually smelled it in Dillard's like a long time ago, and I was like, wow, I love that. It was my favorite out of the whole collection. And then I went looking for the clone, and there's a lot of them, but this is the one that most people will recommend. And I'll tell you, for the price, it's like $50 now. When I bought it, it was like 65, but for that high of a price for a clone, I know that's kind of crazy, but in this case, it's definitely worth it. I don't know if you can tell, but it's like this thick glass jar, nice quality cap, pressurized atomizer. The presentation's super nice. It comes in this like leather case. It's very, or not leather, like suede box type deal. Very good. And the smell, again, it's really hard to explain the smell. I can't compare it to anything. I don't usually go off official notes in these. I usually try to tell you what it actually smells like, but this is so synthetic, but it's so good. Like, everybody's gonna love this. You're gonna smell so unique. Like, I've never walked past somebody in public and they smell like this. This smells extremely unique, but very good. People are gonna love the smell of you if you have this on. I would highly recommend it to anybody. That's Joe Malone's Game of Spades Wild Card. Next up on the list, this was probably the number one hyped up summer clone fragrance this past year. This is Aqua Dubai by Al Haramain Amber Oud, clone of Louis Vuitton's Imagination, if you didn't know. And a lot of people, when they review this, they talk about there's like all these different like citrus notes, and I'm gonna just tell you, this smells like a bar soap, okay? If you never smelled Imagination or this, smells like a expensive bar soap, right? Not like a cheap Dove, but like if you bought like a $20 bar soap, what you would expect that to smell like, It's just a bar soap though. It smells like soap. Okay, there might be some other notes you get, maybe a little bit citrusy I do get, but mainly just soap. Okay, so if you're gonna buy a cologne and it smells like soap and that's gonna make you mad, don't buy this, okay? But if you want to smell clean and fresh and very, very good, very, very clean, like, this stuff is good. And it's really strong, so like it's not like soap to where nobody smells you just smell clean. You're actually gonna really perform with this stuff. It lasts all day. And honestly, it's kind of too strong for me, I only do like 2-3 sprays with this because it's one of those that like lingers right all in here all day. For some reason, it's like a really heavy scent almost, but it's super good. It was definitely hyped up for a reason. I don't have Imagination. I'm not spending $400 to smell like a bar soap, but I will spend $40 to smell like a good bar soap. So that's Al Haramain Amber Oud Aqua Dubai. Great for warm weather. You could wear it anytime. Definitely not a warm weather specific, but really good in the summer. Speaking of summer, this is one I was wearing all summer too. This is Coconut Lagoon by, I think, Paris Corner, I believe, made this. I picked this up this year. It smells so good, dude. Like, bro, it's like coconut. It's like, honestly, I have Paradise Garden sitting up there, and that's kind of one of the more popular coconutty fragrances, that Le Beau, but I like this better than Paradise Garden. This smells so good. And it's not like a sunscreen type coconut, It just smells like a tropical beach. Like, not that it smells like a tropical beach, but that's the vibe. When you smell this, you can't think of nothing else but like vacation, somewhere like paradise. You know what I mean? That's just the vibe this gives. Definitely a summer scent, But in my opinion, you can wear summer scents any time of the year. Winter scents, not so much, I wouldn't wear something heavily tobacco spicy in the heat, but like you spray this on in the cold, like, you're gonna smell good still, You're gonna smell like a coconut. It's not I think you can wear summer scents any time of the year, in my opinion. But this is one, definitely is that vibe, the summer vibe, you know. But it's really, really good. Super fresh, solid performer, not a beast, by any means, but good 6 hours, good six to 8 hours. You know what I mean? And then after that, it's gonna kind of die. But yeah, so I would highly recommend this Coconut Lagoon Paris Corner. Next up on the list, this is one I've had forever. Certainly not a 2025 release. This is Club de Nuit Untold. This stuff, you know, it's, you know, this isn't groundbreaking, you know, I'm sure you've heard of it. It's a clone, BR540 clone, one of the, you know, 200 of them. But this one, in my opinion, is done so well. This is a little more sweet than the original, I will say. It's a little more sweet, but I love it. I think the BR540 scent DNA is one of the best ever, you know. Sweet and fluffy and airy, but clean and so good. You know, it's like in the fragrance world, it's like known as like the basic, you know, kind of fragrance smell. But me personally, I don't think I've ever smelled somebody in public wearing BR540 or smelling like it. You know, I take that back. There's this guy at the gas station that I go to a lot, and he wears Club de Nuit Untold. Like, I know it's Club de Nuit Untold. I know it's not BR540. I can smell it. You know, I know he's wearing Club de Nuit Untold. But other than that, like, you know, don't be worried about wearing something that like a lot of people wear because you think you might smell basic. Like, nobody's wearing it. Like, majority of people don't even wear fragrances, you know. So it being like a basic, popular one doesn't faze me at all. I think this is one of the best scent DNAs you can get. It's going to smell amazing to anybody. People are going to be like, wow, you smell so good. And Club de Nuit Untold is a beast of a performer. Don't go more than like 4 sprays. If you put on like 4 sprays, everybody's going to smell. I do like 2, you know, especially if I'm going to be indoors. But it lasts all day. Even if you start to not smell it as much, it's a very ambroxan heavy fragrance, you know, so you go a little nose blind to it. But it's there, trust me. It's performing, blasting off of you. And it's so interesting because it's such a light scent, but it performs like a beast. So if you're looking for a blind buy, safe smell, absolutely amazing, I would highly recommend Club de Nuit Untold. Next up, it's wintertime right now. This one I've been wearing all winter. This is Camera Cora. So I have the original Camera right there, but this is way better. Like way better, in my opinion. Now I like the original, but to me it just smells like a candle. It doesn't really smell like the original Angel Share to me. I mean, I get there's a similar smell, but I genuinely think it just kind of smells like a candle. But Camera Cora is so good. It's just so good. This is probably, I say a lot of things are probably my favorite scent. I just said the last one was one of my favorite scents, but Camera Cora is one of my favorite scents, that Angel Share. But this adds that coffee in it, and it smells. For wintertime, if you don't have it, you should probably get it. I mean, and if you have the original Camera, don't feel like this is going to be redundant. It's not. This is so warm. It's like warm and boozy. Like if you're in freezing cold and like, say you're like with your girlfriend and it's freezing cold outside and you wear this, like you're just going to smell so like warm, you know what I mean? Like warm and cozy. That's the vibe you get from Camera Cora. It's so good. Like one of the best things I've ever smelled in my life, honestly. Mine broke. I don't know what happened there, but it's definitely worth it. It's like $25 nowadays, I think, and I always reach for it in the wintertime. It's certainly one of the best. It performs amazingly. So if you don't have it, you should probably buy it. That's going to be it for me. If you enjoyed, like, subscribe, and I will catch you in the next one.